from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would
MP in the house.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver.
Something to drink other than water. A little sip, just a shot or so. Shot of that Arizona.
Are you a big Dodger fan? Well, we want to reward you on Mini Flag Day.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA. Teams are evaluating Clark's statistics and reviewing performances in more detail, I think, than ever before.
I agree with you. I mean, the complexity of the reports is much more in depth than it ever has been, and with that comes an increased level of scrutiny and expectation.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Hughes. James is out there with Connect. And there's Davis, and it's Hill in at the 3 spot. Barrett, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. 3-pointer. Barnes grabs the miss. And the layup's good off the glass.
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Connect. No good.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Back to Barnes. Inside, Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Gotta admire how fast Pirtle slashes to the rim after setting the screen.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
Oh, let's go home. That was...
Oh, play was crucial. Huh. Oh, chill. Yo, to the leg.
Just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Here's Barnes. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Hill passes to Hughes. Pick up by Hill. And Barnes sends it back. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Connect. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And he makes good on the layup.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Mercy. Scotty Barnes. That was nasty.
As a junior college product, Dalton Connect didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a...
I'd have been bad as hell. Because you had the bitty. Come on, skate right there, move. Or just hit AD.
A first-round pick.
That is ferocious. You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Last quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Quickly, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
To the inside, and Hill throws it down.
Oh,
Chemistry at its best.
Oh,
An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it.
Put it up there. I'll go get it. What's the happening, mama? Why are you so stressed out? It's yogurt. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. Yogurt can be stressful, I guess. Yeah, I get it. Goodness. All right, go back to the game on my bad.
Perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Pass to Dick.
Oh,
Barrett for three. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
To the middle. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Yeah.
Raptors leading by 3. Now Dick. Back to Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. To the paint. 8 feet away. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain
the block
possession
back.
here.
That's your block back, nigga. You block those shit. That's your block back. Watch that shit. There's the drawing board.
Puts it up off the inbound.
Oh, don't hit me.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. And Davis puts it in.
This is why they feed Davis inside. I mean, they know how much of a beast he is down there, and he eats good.
Back to Quickly. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And James throws it down.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Got it up there.
Raptors are gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Back to Barnes, over Hughes, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Barnes has got 8 points. Lakers trail by 3. James outside. It's deflected, and they recover it. Hill kicks to James. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Dick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Halton Connect picks one up.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Chris Middleton's checked in for R.J. Barrett.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Fires the 3. Kept alive. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got his third basket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Down low, Hurdle, and Davis sends it back.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 8. Hurdle with a screen on Hill.
Hurdle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Toronto. And then for Los Angeles, Nick Richards comes in for Davis. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. Hill passes to Hughes. And here is James. 8 points his last outing. Reeves with the screen on quickly. Just 5 to shoot. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And he misses his first shot. Toronto trailing. Barnes kicks to quickly. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Richards.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's James. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Barrett finds Pirtle. Hill against Middleton. Barnes sets a screen for Middleton. It's stolen by Hill. Driving inside. And Hill throws it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
James against Quickly. And no good that time. Raptors trail by 5. Hurdle with a screen on Hill. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
A long and tiring game, made worse, obviously, by the fact they ended up in the second overtime falling short, which can be a real morale killer.
Shot clock at 6. Hughes. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hughes got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Prophet in the last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He finished with 57 points and, as we've come to expect, controlled the glass all game. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Vanderbilt checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for James. And our 3rd month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. You take a look at the Pistons. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at the Lakers, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential.
in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
Here's Dick. Good on the triple. Dick's got 5.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Here's Hill. Here he goes. Richards finds Reeves. From outside, off the mark.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Middleton. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
And Toronto making a change here. Abaji's checked in.
Off me.
Russell, a screen on Middleton. Here's Hill. Lays it up off the glass. 10 points for him.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Pass to Kolek. Here's Abaji. His 3 pointers off the mark. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter.
Do you rush?
Outside Russell.
Do you? Oh, that ain't it.
Outside Hill. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Hill. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Take a look at Hill. A terrific rebound. 5th overall.
5th overall. There's no percentage up there, nigga.
It's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effective.
And he can't hit the second. Raptors trail by 7. 51 seconds left in the first. Dick, that's good. Dick's got 7.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
That's wild, man.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Tight defense on him.
Oh, no, big man, hit big man.
Hill deciding where to go with it. They set the pick. Driving the lane. Oh, and he misses the dunk. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Inside, here's Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
Does he even have to jump? Bol is a long guy.
Russell passes to Richards. Back to Russell. The rebound by Middleton. Pass to Kolek. And here's Middleton. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Come on, man.
Good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Lakers.
Good, y'all. Oh, man.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball.
Oh, man, the cook-up.
And find those quality looks.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Christie is out there with Russell. And it's Hill and at the small forward spot. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. To the middle, here's Christie. Christie. It's good.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Knocks it loose. Hill kicks to Russell.
Shot. Oh, Russ.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Look, JJ, I got the same. Still in this, you got to go. Yeah, I feel that.
Of all Well, the great ball handlers, Clark, in the
That's the feeling I got
NBA.
too.
Russell's got to be right there at the top of the list.
And the thing that impresses me,
Easy
Kevin, is how smooth he makes it look and how effortless it appears. Even if
easy, Mitty, keep moving,
he
but
can
nah.
make moves that most guys
Come
can't
on,
even imagine.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, it also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Like that, big man.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Raptors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Come on.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. The Lakers in the lead.
I got you.
Hill passes to James. James gets the screen from Hill. The drive by James. Gets it to drop. Shooting at a 5-point clip.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen.
Come on, punch to me. Come on, man. Hands up, hands up.
Now Middleton. Nothing on the board.
I'm supposed to fight for that. I'm supposed to fight for that.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Ain't to take it to third. Ain't worried till he gets to third.
Here's Kolek. James covering to the inside. And the dunk by Bol.
Really good screen that time. Then Bol with a quick roll.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Middleton against Hill.
I'm never going to sit with you.
Pass to James. Hughes with it. Just 4 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Didn't get the shot off in time. And the voting for the dunk contest is just about over. So let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is. And with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
Take a look at Hill. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out at the number 4 spot. With skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. No. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
And the list of participants is going to be final.
Somehow we the best of the league. So that's why this is our sport. Don't do that. Don't do the pick and roll.
Every year it seems we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before. And I don't think this year will be any different.
Don't do it.
Middleton outside.
Oh, I reached.
Fires the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the Lakers
you big foot, you motherfucker, man. Come on, man.
Part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Look at Toronto earning the first place position.
This is the number 1 team in the East.
And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
And for the Raptors, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And that one's good. Kolek has got it all tied up now.
You know what? It wasn't even that crazy, but it was decent enough to get a playoff. Because I stepped up, swore he was about to drive, so I'm like, all right, I'll play for the drive. And he just popped that bitch. As soon as I gave him a little bit of space, he said, all right, better. I couldn't even play no deal then. Because he had
Toronto.
A quick trigger, and from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Hill passes to Christie.
Oh, Christie, I fucked that up. Christie, move.
Go. Back to Hill. Here's James. good, and it's
Come
Hill
on,
picking up
Ronnie.
the assist.
Come on. Way too many steps
Hill's
on the
got
assist,
his
but I'll
second
take
assist
it.
in the game.
That's
He has
crazy.
created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Kolek. James defending. Knocked away. Middleton outside. Craps in the tray. Middleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second.
Well done, AD.
Hill against Middleton. Pass to Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Go, man.
Ball
Playing
is
our
on
game. We're not
James.
watch the fucking pick and roll right
Here's Abaji.
there. Defense, no help, no help, no help.
Screen
Still
by
watching
Ball.
pick and roll.
Abaji can't get it to go.
That's running. Go.
Lakers have
That's
gone
it.
5 of
Go.
7 from
Oh,
the
that's
field
you.
here in the second.
That's you.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David
Oh,
Aldridge.
all that
That's the
extra
latest,
shit.
David.
No,
Kevin,
sorry.
thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and
Step up,
roll,
step
I
up,
can
step
guard
up.
the
You know the
post,
white ball
I
for
can
sure.
guard the pin down. So that's my ability.
Good
My
luck.
ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does
Come
everything.
on.
David, thank you so much. Hughes.
Come on, Rook.
And I've been
With the clean.
impressed
Yo,
with
that
the
was see, that's good
unselfish-
basketball, man. It's good basketball. That's all that I'm trying to play. I see him. He got that extra step. One extra step right there. Boom. Oh yeah. That's him. He went for the reach. Fuck up number one. He probably should have took 1-2 and just went for the yam. But he went for the reach straight to another steal. Nah, nigga. Move, man.
Also getting guys the ball where they
That
can
nigga
do
like
something with it.
He is delivering
He ain't
a
as
lot
good.
of
I ain't
room
saying he's
service
good. I'm
times
not saying
tonight.
he's good. But he
One
got like
sweet one after
a young KG
And
play
Down
style.
the shot, so he'll be
You know
shooting
what I'm
free throws here.
saying? He hitting the midi, he hitting the
And
threes
here's what the
times.
schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Come off the
On
screen, got a
Friday,
mean pick
they'll be
and roll
matching up with
game.
Nikola Jokic
He can't hit a
and the
hoop for
Denver
shit though.
Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the
Cannot hit a
Phoenix
hoop for
Suns.
shit. I'm gonna try to throw him on
And
this game.
looking at the schedule,
I'm
it
positive
isn't
he ain't gonna catch
ideal
them up
in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's
Wow, give
also
me
a
the
good
ball. Give
chance for
somebody
you to
else
get
the
some
ball. Give me the ball.
confidence and really
Take the
see just how good you are.
James
Oh,
looking
shit.
around. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's
Nigga
what they
said,
call
bitch,
weight
fuck the
room.
rim. I don't fuck, nigga. Get my butt. Yo, bro, chillin'.
Raptors trail by 3.
Yeah, I'm on more. You got your book.
Here's Barnes. 17 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well
Oh,
was
my
just
God.
tremendous.
Oh, my
he
God.
dominated the
Watch this, watch this.
Pass to connect. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got his fourth rebound in this one. It's stolen
Shoot.
by Hill.
You got the mismatch. Come back.
It's good. Now
Come
he's
on.
shooting 6 for 7.
Yo, what I should have did too, I'm gonna keep it real. That was a clean bucket, so perfectly drawn out. But even though, get off me. Get off me, good baby screen. I could have hit you too. You had the mismatch, but it took forever to get around it. Yeah, I would have had to hit you right there. Boom. What I should have did was drew this, and then faked and just hit connect. But nah, fuck that. I was in motion. That bitch was clean. Get off me.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row
They got a diamond.
in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here
got
it
a diamond.
comes. I'm right at you.
Pass to Middleton.
That's
Stolen by
shit. I
Connect.
hope. See, I won't. Right. That's how I will. Follow somebody.
Now here is Hill. D right on him. Shoots over Walter. Nails the baby hook.
Stay on your feet.
Now it's a
man.
7-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Defense.
Hill against Middleton. Hurdle with a screen on him.
Defense, I'm still there.
Here's Middleton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Alton Connect picks one up.
Well, you look at the skill set and size of Middleton, hard for any defense to match up against. Just so creative in how he draws contact and gets himself to the line.
One second. Y'all come, y'all.
Grady Diggs checked in for the Raptors. Quickly comes in for Collier.
And just a much better job of
he
attacking
acts.
and getting to the
He
line
acts.
here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
It's back to Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to Middleton. Over Hill. That one's good.
Respect that. Shake his hand. Get back down fucking court. Clean. But I'm talking about D the whole way. Or the little push off. He had a half off. Little, Look, I had to pull my hands away so I didn't foul the nigga. Huh.
The Laker lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket for Middleton.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry and looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Quickly setting the pick for Dick. Hits the three-point bomb. Dick's got 10.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And Richards has it in the corner. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. To the paint. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Hill, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Barnes outside. A 3. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
They're finding
Hell
lanes
yeah.
to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The three from Barnes, rebounded by the Lakers.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Hill. Barnes
Oh,
grabs the miss.
come on, man.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to
We shooting good. We doing all right, but man, I wanted that
really
shot.
get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. Oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
The Raptors making a switch here.
that
Barrett's
money.
checked in.
Fade away, whatever. We'll cut
Raptors
the
trail by 9.
That particular with a little bounce before the
Barnes
shot.
outside.
Oh,
Pass to Barrett.
Alice.
Fires from deep. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
One more.
Here's Hood Schifino. Quickly covering. He lobs it up. Pirtle with the
Wow.
steal.
Wow, we didn't like this.
109 left to play here in the half.
None of that. Maybe.
The three from
Maybe.
Barnes. And it goes for the
Maybe,
5th
yeah.
time in 10 shots for him this game.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguardable.
Pass to Hill. Here's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Hill's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Now, here's Quickly. 36 seconds left now here in the second. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him.
That pick
Pirtle's
and
a
roll
guy
be
that
killing
plays
y'all
with a
niggas,
lot
bro.
of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Here's Hood Schifino. Quickly covering. Hill, no good.
I missed that one.
Raptors trail by 7. Barnes passes to Quickly.
Pressing.
Pass to Barrett. And here is Barnes. This is his first free throw of the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
The first one falls.
I mean,
Barnes hits them both. 5 seconds left in the first half. Here's Hill. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 5.
That's a good half. 3 steals, 1 block, 9 assists, man. We're swinging them motherfucking no turnovers. We're having a good game.
And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right.
He got his
Given
block
the
back,
way
though.
they came in,
He got his
it
block back.
changed things.
He did. He got his block back. I didn't worry about that.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible contenders for this year's dunk contest.
The voting process will be wrapping up.
And that about wraps it.
So, it smells crazy.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at the Prophet in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Hill against Quickly. Pass to Hughes. Shoots over Dick. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Raptors trail by 5. Barrett with the ball. Now here's Barnes. Jacks up a 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Hill inside. Barrett covering. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. It's Hill, top the key. Here's Hughes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. On the wing quickly.
What are you doing, buddy?
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Lakers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And it's Davis with the jam.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the inside. Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Oh, my God.
And James throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely...
No, hold up. Hold up. Where's up, though? He jumped and everything. Same time. This is the extra level. Oh, man.
Hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Barrett. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. James against quickly. Pass to Hill. Now Hughes. And stolen by Barnes. Now quickly.
Try to reach for the right. Stupid.
Dick with it. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Austin Reeves.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting's been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Hill against Barrett. Davis in the corner. Now connect. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Doesn't go that time. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should.
Been a lineup change for the Lakers. Here's Kolek. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. 1:46 left in the third. Here's Middleton. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Hill.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Down low. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Walter, he's checked in for Barrett.
He should be first.
Raptors leading by 5. Here's Kolek. Bull, a screen on Russell. Pass to Bull. Fires for three. The rebound by Richards. Richards got rebound number 8 now on the night.
You bust. Oh,
outside Russell.
Come on.
In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Inside, here's Hill, and Hill throws it down.
Orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
Toronto's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Here's Kolek. He's guarded by Russell. Pass to Bull. And it's in after that bounce off the right side. Bull's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, don't see the quick trigger out of Bull very often, but it was on display there.
Russell kicks to Vanderbilt. Now Richards. Bull covering. Outside Russell. Back to Richards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Richards got 4 points this quarter.
Terrific imagination, creativity. Russell already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
For 3, Middleton hits it from three-point range.
Crazy.
And the Raptors.
Nah, sir. Crazy.
Lead by 6. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Nick Richards. And it's Hill in at the 3 slot. Russell passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Hill. The tray. And the 3 ball is good. Hill's got 28.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Middleton right side. Over Hill. And another basket for Toronto.
He's been a different guy here in the second half.
Yeah, he's been a different guy in the second half. I agree with that statement. I say he's been a different guy, bro.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Good on the bucket, and that's now 30 points for Hill.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Bull. Here's Collier. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Walter. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now Reed. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Walter, off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Oh, man, how do you push that? How do you...
Outside, Russell. Russell sets a screen for Hill. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Fucking goal, man.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Middleton pass to Count. Back to Middleton. Bull, screen on Hill.
Shoot from there.
The three,
Shoot from there.
Middleton. The Lakers with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got
him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shut out, AD. Come on.
And he knocks down the first one.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Cole, a screen on James. Here's Collier. And the Raptors miss again. Lakers trail by 5. Loads it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
And Toronto has possession.
Oh, damn. AD, you sleep though. God damn.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
5 on the clock. Pass to Reeves. This one for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Bulls got his 7th rebound here tonight. Middleton looking it over to the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The defense getting physical with ball. Too physical, in fact.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. James, no good. Toronto leading by 5.
Thought it was supposed to be there. Maybe it should have been.
Barnes down low. Good, nice job down low. Barnes has got 12 points in just the second half.
Come on, dude. It's like me and Bonnie, though.
Hill against Middleton.
Oh, man.
Davis missing.
Hey, you missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up.
Step up, man. Step up. Step up.
Couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Middleton can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 7.
I'm going on to the rim.
And ball sends it.
Yeah, he made me pay for that one.
How are you even supposed to shoot?
He made me pay for that one because of the earlier shit.
There's the triple. Walter, good.
I'm out.
Walter's got the lead up to 10 now for Toronto.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Come on.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Pirtle, he is checked in for Bull. R.J. Barrett comes in for Chris
Middleton.
And quickly in for Collier. Davis. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Pass to Barnes. Quickly up top. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. A 3 ball. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. The Raptors making a switch here. Dick's checked in.
Yo, crazy work. Let's go. Come on, man.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Raptors leading by 10.
More than enough time. Up a big shot. It is good.
Barnes left side.
The defense.
The rebound by Hughes. Hughes got 6 rebounds here tonight on the wing. Davis.
Shot.
Pass to Hughes. Back to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
Fuck that. No help.
Barnes outside. Barrett with the ball. Dick finds Barrett. Bucks after rolling around the rim. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Here's Hughes. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game?
Oh, damn, I didn't think he was going to go all those to the wrist. I have played with him. Yeah, I probably could have got the block, but
nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hill dishes to James.
Oh, why you stop, buddy?
It's back to Hill.
Cut off
Hughes against Barnes. Hill left side.
Midi.
Hughes with the screen on Barrett. They get the rebound.
Good clean up.
Some solid defense from Birtle. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. A free throw drops for Quickly.
Yeah, man, that's what we falling apart, y'all. What's up, man?
Toronto leading by 11.
Good shit, Ronnie. Good shit, Ronnie.
Stolen by James.
That's why we're pressing up. That's why I just said, come on and press up.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Oh, step up, step up.
You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the
time
highlight shows are
with that.
going to pain them even more.
And trying to get it to go, even with the contact, but no good, and he'll try to pick up 2 at the free throw line.
Out, man. Yeah.
And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Nick Richards, he's checked in for you. He hits the second from the line.
And Barnes, an all-around threat, a good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
And it's Connect in the corner. It's back to Hill.
Yeah, can I get some food?
On the wing, James. Just 5 on the clock.
I ain't called for that. Barney, where was the hoop?
Here's Barnes.
Nah, fuck that,
yeah. Boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you got to be careful how you guard Barnes, especially when he's in attack mode.
Barnes hits them both.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
That didn't work.
Hill kicks to Davis.
That didn't work.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Goofy foot motherfucker.
Raptors leading by 12. Quickly the pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. Nobody near Barnes. It's good from long range. Barnes has got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it.
He ain't shot, though, but he got 30 points.
See why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The Raptors shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Barnes outside. Barrett kicks to Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Hill against Barrett. Pass to Davis. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Barnes. Here's Dick. It's Barrett on the wing.
Why do you say that nigga name so aggressive?
Barnes against James. Shot clock at 6. And again.
All of a sudden, Scotty Barnes has got that nigga, bro.
And he's
all of a sudden
the quarter converting at a really
high all of a sudden. This is built out the blue for this man.
Barrett against Hill. A special move before the shot.
For this man.
Hill's got 11 in the second half.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same
killing
kind of offensive showcase for him in their
He's
last
killing it,
game,
y'all. Help
too.
this man.
When it happens this
Oh.
often, it's not a pattern.
Oh, man. As soon as our rookie got out, it was
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now, here's Quickly.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Onside, Barrett. From the baseline. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for L.A. They trail by 18.
And this is going to end in a
Oh,
lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Raptors.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, three after three, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be
No more
number
7 East.
31 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite
Good
conferences.
foul, man.
So you bet nobody wants to get
Tough
swept in a
loss.
2-game season series.
Tough loss.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort.
It
just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olner, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Shut the stats, but I had a decent game. I had a decent game. It's just that somehow I'm fucking fourth. Scotty game.
Win some, you lose some.
Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty. This nigga was 14. We got them in the same game. We just hit 2 more shots. We hit 5 threes. I hit 2 or 3 threes. I was cleaning from the 3. I don't know. He had 9 boards. I had 9 boards. He had 6 assists. I had 15. Made my team better. 28, 20. I made my team better. Almost everybody got a bucket. Or at least an attempt for that motherfucker. You know what I mean? AD could have hit 3 or 2. That would have helped. But yeah, I had a decent game. They just, I don't know. Little kid had a couple big buckets. He only had 5 buckets, but some big ones, man. Oh, my boy Gregory. You know what I'm saying? Or Brady, whatever the nigga name is. That's wild, filthy. And then, yo, I don't know. You got to think, though, like, what niggas was in, like, what we gonna call this nigga? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a think piece, man. It's a think piece. Yeah. Look, if y'all stay on the fucking pot, or if y'all staying on the shit, right? The damn stream, never eating edibles and then doing the podcast again. That's for sure. That's for sure. But listen, if you staying on this bitch, I'm about to run a Madden game. So click over to that shit. Don't even it's gonna take 5 seconds. Not even. You just scroll my name or just refresh and you'll see another red circle and you click on that motherfucker and it'll be some Madden. It'll be I just took an L to the Cowboys. I ain't too happy about that. If this my guy 6 watching, we play the Giants next, right? Hopefully we bust they bum ass. You know what I'm saying? And then this regular squads that just tap in, man. Shit, look, it's Father's Day. We hit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, never again. Never again, man. Y'all get ready, man. 10 seconds. If it ain't on 25 seconds, I'm alive, bro. It ain't no motherfucking life. Y'all niggas get ready. Hurry up. I'm about to end it. Hurry up. Refresh this bitch. It'll be another circle. Click on that motherfucker. 2 double.